Right, I'm just about to silicone all of this together, and I am using Aquamate sealant because it's not harmful to the crabs. Right, I hope you can hear me. Basically this is for the crabs. The humidity is hard to keep high, so I thought about buying this indoor mist maker unit from Aquatic Options. It has to be just in water for it to work, and it makes like a fog, so then it also keeps the humidity up. So what my idea was I got a bottle like this, and what I've done is I've cut the top off here, because when I cut it, it obviously didn't fit properly, so I've made like a little slit so you can squash that together, and that actually does go on like so. Can't do it with one hand, but also what I've done is I've put holes in it as well, just so it doesn't overheat, so also the fog can come out of it, and I use this to put the holes in. I've put the water level as maximum and minimum, because you can't have too less water, because obviously the mister will not work and it can be dangerous. The lid, which I'm putting on the top, drilled a hole through it, well my other half did for me, and then what happens is this goes through the lid and obviously through this, and then it actually plugs into this part, and then that plugs into the wall. But I'm going to get a timer because I've actually tested this. This does light up. I'll show you it after, because I'm going to silicone this on, and then to refill it I can take the lid off and fill it through there. Forgot what I was going to say now. The lights come through, but the water does sort of splash as well, so I've done a maximum. Also, if it's too high, it also doesn't work either, but I'll show you that in a little while. And then after I've bathed my crabs, we've just drilled some holes in this. This is plastic, and so when they've had a bath, they can go in here to dry off naturally, then they can go back in their Crabitat. And that's it for now. Well, I've siliconed it on, so that's all together now, and I've just put tape around it so that doesn't lift off, so it takes 24 hours to dry, and then I will attach it and then show you it working in the Crabitat. I've actually decided, this is still drying anyway, but I've decided to put it on this. This was the water thing, but I was thinking if the crabs knock this over, it's going to be dangerous. And also I might need to use this for the salt water, because the other, the palm tree thing I've got from Crabworks is not going to hold enough salt water, I don't think, so I'll probably use the other one as a salt dish. So I'm just going to seal this to there, and see how it goes. I've had to get a suction cup because I've just thought that hole that comes out is far too big. I don't know if you can see it, so that would still come through, so I've just put it through a suction cup. I'm sticking it through. As you can see, I've got that in. There's a suction cup there. I'm just trying to tighten this a little bit, and then you can see where the suction cup is. I need to make sure that the steam can still come out as well, so it doesn't overheat. And there's the slack, the wire as well. Right, so the suction cup is in there, you can see. I've still left a gap so I can fill it with water, and so when it's actually on, it can air. But so now if the wire is pulled by accident, the suction cup will stop it from coming out. So there you go, look. Just needs filling with water. Secured another suction cup there, just for safety. And that one actually set up now. So I've got the fogger on to see how that works. I'm going to time it and just see how much it brings the humidity up. And there is actually salt water in there also. And then I have put water in that bottle as well. Everywhere is sprayed, and as you can see the humidity is actually 70, so I'm just going to see how long it takes for the fogger to bring that up. You can just about see that. The temperature's fine anyway. I've just had the lid off. As you can see, I have a mound here, so if they need to malt they can go in here. This is obviously higher than that side, and the way I've done it is I got an A4 sheet of acrylic I've put there, and I've put this little ladder going across as well. But also, this bottle that's got the fogger in actually came off. So I've put Velcro, it's been drying since from yesterday, and this is the salt water. It was a pain getting this out of the tank, so I just cut, this was, just had soup in it, so I just cut it, make sure the edges are not sharp, and put that in so it's easy for me to change. I don't have to take this whole thing out, apart from when I have to clean this. But yeah, that's drying, and that will go in that space there. Plus, the crabs won't be able to burn themselves either. They won't be able to get behind it because it does get quite hot. And the fogger does actually work, so it keeps the humidity up. You don't even need it on for that long. I put it on for about an hour, but it is actually boiling then, so you probably don't even need it on for that long. But that's it so far.